interesting. That is the... Hello. Hello. Iona, go eat. Go eat. Go eat. Oh, there was some sort of August update that flashed up when I opened GameDuel very quickly and then went away, so I don't know. Did not realize that everything had something come out today. Yeah, apparently September is when just everything changes. There's a super massive game in the Dead by Daylight. Did that come out today? Wait, did that come out literally today? Because I was gonna play the demo to see how I felt about it. Oh, God, I didn't realize it was that close. It doesn't have QTE, but it does have reaction events like in Dead by Daylight. I didn't realize it was that close, shit. It's either fantastic or mid, depending on which review you read. So it should be a good time. Yeah, kind of the fun of games right now. Kind of just game reviews in a nutshell now, sadly, but thankfully they have a demo. So thankfully they have a demo. Let me make sure I can hear. One terabyte micro SD finally added to my Switch. Hell yeah. Nice. Dustin, how are you? Oh, I know what this is. Hell yeah. Shoutouts to the one time Brian and I played this. Shoutouts to the one time Brian and I played this with this incredibly awkward title. You're welcome. This title is so awkward. Wrong franchise and saga, so it's not a Star Wars. Oh. Nope, not Shadow the Hedgehog. Infamous? Oh, it's an Infamous. It's what 2. Right, because 2 is when 2 is when they added the Karma trailer. Infamous 2 was when they were like, but what if you could be bad? What if you were bad also? That's the worst box art I've seen in so long. That box art is atrocious. Did that game have create a character? Because this just looks like the guy. The first one let you be evil too? Oh, then I don't know what I'm thinking about. No, this just looks like the guy from Force Awakens. Like, this just looks like the Force Awakens guy. Especially when he's doing evil Sith lightning. Like, card. I want to play that, but oh. Dragonfall. Damn. $2.5D. I mean, is just Shadowrun? We got there. We got there. I think the only console they ported it to was the Switch. Whoops. I cannot get over. I can't get over how bad that box art was. I'm sorry. That's just really stuck in my brain. It's just stuck in my brain. I went to a how to make a movie poster class, like recently. Baldur's Gate is gonna be. Oh, I figured that was gonna include third person, huh? Oh, that's third person. That's interesting. The red blue thing is on a lot of movie posters. Oh yeah, yeah. Their classic contrasting colors is it's kind of like a orange and blue. Like you see that a lot. You see orange and blue on a lot of shit. It's classic contrasting colors. In a very silly way. Like that was all games for a little bit, was they had an orange blue thing. Oh hell yeah. The video of me playing Lockdown Protocol with Stumped just went live. Hell yeah. Everyone watch that after. Stay watching stream. Watch me now and you can watch me later. Don't leave to watch pre-recorded me. Stay and watch live me. Casbar. Just yelling. Sir boy. Oh my God. Sir boy. Oh, it could be Torment. Okay, well, we know it's 2008. Fantasy horror survival. 2008, or 2018. Fantasy horror survival. Single player only. Fantasy horror survival. Man, God of War was really popular. I like that Japan was like, no, Monster Hunter was the best game of the year, and everyone else picked God of War. That's so funny to me. That's so funny to me that like Japan was like, God, Monster Hunter, we love it. Holy cow, it's so good. And everyone else was like, God of War. Ooh, is it Pillars of Eternity? I don't think that's horror. Oh, State of Decay? Was that State of Decay 2? State of Decay 2. Is that isometric though? I think it was third person. Did The Walking Dead get a weird... Did The Walking Dead get a weird spin-off game in 2018? Overkill's The Walking Dead. Co-op first-person shooter. No, not that one. Oh, there was a Valkyria Chronicles that came out this year. Oh, is it Frostpunk? Wow. Survival drama. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I would argue it's also horror, but I guess we have different definitions of horror. Frostpunk's got a lot more plot going on than anything. No, it's not. You're right. It has a lot of plot. I don't hate drama. I really think it should include horror. I think it should include horror. I think that is one of the most straight up horrific games. That's it more than anything. Is that you're right. You're right. It has a lot more plot than you would think. And I remember the little bit you and I played it. And then I think I watched Rob play a little bit of the second one. There's definitely more plot in it than, you know, like if you go into it thinking it's like Civ, there's definitely a lot more going on, but I love going through the list of like every games that came out in a year and being like, oh man, there's so many games I want to play. I will eventually convince Brian and Jesse to play Metal Gear Survive with me. And then I'll ask Jalen nicely to round out the 4. Brian, do you know they made a sequel to Fear Effect? Choochel! I remember Choochel. I nearly got through the first campaign when I got my PC to play it. Hell yeah. I have no... That definitely does exist, but I know nothing about it. Why did you know about this? Yes, that's all. That's the end of it. Is Long Gone Days on this? No, okay. That game comes up so much. I feel like I should play it. But that's the fun of like, that's what I'm saying. Like looking through every game that came out in a year, which is definitely not every game that came out that year. You know, you find games that you forgot about. Like Extinction, a game developed by Iron Galaxy. Oh, is it Don't Starve? I think it's Don't Starve. Oh, it came out on a new platform. That's why it's on this list. You know what? If I thought about that for more than 2 seconds, I would have gotten that. If I had thought about that for more than 2 seconds, I would have got it. All right, I'm gonna guess Pillars of Eternity 2. It's not Pillars of Eternity 2. Dang. It's not State of Decay. Man, I just have no idea, which is I'm gonna be honest, fun. It's fun that sometimes I just don't know, you know? It's fun that every so often we get to one of these and I'm like, I have no idea. Because then I get to learn about a new game. You know? You get to learn about a new game and go, wow, I've never even heard about this game. We don't even really know what genre it is, just the themes. Like I'm going off of its CRPG because it's isometric. It could be like an indie, not platformer, but it could be something almost like Garden Story, you know, where it's just that big top-down view. Is top-down different? No, so this would be top down. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've been barking up the wrong tree the whole time. I'm gonna guess Into the Breach. It's probably wrong. Okay. You know, like I said, it's not isometric, it's top down. Fear and Hunger is sort of a top down camera. Okay. I would never have thought of this game. I have no idea what this is. Brian, this is one of the most like fucked up video games. Well, that's not true. There's some pretty fucked up video games. This is a game that like, it's wild. It's wild. Super Eye Patch Wolf has a couple videos on this. I don't think you would like it at all. I think this is one of those things where like, I think you would want to watch a video about it because it has some very interesting gameplay systems. Like it has some interesting mechanics. I really doubt this is a game. Like I'm even struggling with like, do I even want to play this? Like, or do I just want to like watch a video? Like I'm kind of leaning towards like, I just want to watch a video about this. It just has a lot of like weird, like mean kind of bullshit. But kombucha girl intensifies. Yeah, literally, it's like there's like it's mean in a Dark Souls way, where it's just like, yeah, do you want to drink the water or no? And you're like, okay, I'll drink the water, and it's like, it's poison, so now you're hurt, and you're like, okay, well then I won't drink the water, but you're thirsty and there's another problem. So it's like that. But I think it has some, I think from what I've seen, it has some interesting systems that like, I would probably just want to watch like, hey Brian, here's what you would want to watch. Let's take a little jaunt. Let's take a little jaunt over to the Versus Wolves YouTube channel. Which Brian, you might enjoy because this is Super Eye Patch Wolf and Wooly. And the plot is, the idea, the concept is that they give each other a piece of media that they have to check out, and then they come back and they do a video that's way too long about it. One of their first ones is Wolf gives Wooly Fear and Hunger, and then Wooly gives him something called Complete Failure, with which I'm not heard of. Brian, you might also enjoy their Berserk versus Dakapon Kingdom one. I love Versus Wolves. It's supposed to be them being nice, and it becomes them immediately being evil. Yeah. The first one is very funny.
In the year 2969.
Like, it's very funny how like the first one is Omicron and Earthbound, or it's Vinland Saga and Kill 6 Billion Demons, which is great. And then Omicron and Earthbound, another good combo, and then we immediately get into just absolute shits right there. So yeah, Versus Wolves. Versus Wolves. I need to sit down and watch. I wish their videos weren't 3 fucking hours, but it's because it's just them sitting and bullshitting, you know? It's just them sitting and bullshitting, and that takes 3 hours. I'm gonna guess Mad Max the game as the opener, because you just gotta... You just gotta commit. Water delivery help out slime. Is this Dragon Quest Builders 1? No. Supreme Commander Zayu. PC, PS4, PS5 series. Oh, Sandland. Yeah, 50 cent blood on the sand. That's it. Good shout, Brian. I was trying to think of what games had tanks that were new. Oh, I'm covering it. You got it. Oh, do they have a new game? They've guessed the cover is currently only for premium members. Wow. That's fair. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that little devil boy in there. It was developed by Ilka. That's so funny. I think I need to make a win button for Brian now. Because I don't think I have one. I don't. Hey, buddy, guess what? Versus Wolves would start with me telling you to play Chrono Trigger and you tell me to play like Dynasty Warrior Strike Force. And the next episode would be me telling you to play Paw Patrol Racing and you telling me to watch that bad butt battle. just immediately like, yeah, here's a thing that like you would like, but you haven't done. And so let's get you into that. And then just a God, I love the bad butt battle anime. I love and hate that I know exactly what you mean. I love and hate that I know exactly what you mean. I explicitly remember seeing the video of Wooly picking evil and Hyena laughing about it and Super Eye Petrol saying, "You'll regret this." Oh. I feel like you gotta change it up, you know? Two goods, one bad. Brian game wins. Save. Let me make this button. I'm gonna have to make a new page for buttons. Hello? Oh, okay. Lol. Hang on. Let's go to chatting. So I'm not just on this screen the whole time. I apparently didn't duplicate like I thought I did. Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, making new buttons and counters and stuff live is a little tricky. All right. Let's try it. Game wins, Brian. Boom! Brian has 1 win. Brian, congratulations on your win. Happy birthday, getting a win. Hooray! I'm on the board. I should see if there's a way to do a leaderboard set. You know? I should see if there's a way to do a leaderboard. I should poke at the Firebot documentation. I should poke at the Firebot documentation. That reminds me, I also wanted to add a one of those TTS cats. Because I found I was like, oh, let me pull up a YouTube video for it. And then I did, and then that was before I left for vacation, and now I lost it. So I need to make a TTS cat. All right. Let's get back to the adventures of Bronca and the Bub. Let's get back to the adventures of Bronca and the Bub. Oh, right, I gotta catch this. I gotta catch the Squovets and evolve them, right? I'm in Orton Tig. So yeah, as a reminder, as we're getting back to it, we are raising money for Twahala Fantastic mental health charity. Words are hard, okay? Mental health charity. They focus on a lot of different suicide, a lot of different services, including assisting with suicidal ideation, addiction, abuse, all kinds of different things. They're a fantastic charity. We've been fundraising for them basically as long as I have been streaming, and it means so much to me to be able to provide help and care for these things, and help these people directly.
He was taken from me. Such birth,
And on that note,
as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Couldn't you do something about it?
Do what?
couldn't you do something about it?
Process, and there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about it?
All the time.
Wasn't there something you could do? Alistair, you absolute nincompoop. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we have every dollar gets you a vote for the game. Also, Brian, please let me know. Actually, is there a way I can put this into the Tiltify thing? Is there a way I can bake this into? Hang on. Let me figure this out. Brian, don't forget to get. Let me know what you want to vote for. Is this one of those things where I can't add it after the fact? It's gonna be like that, isn't it? It's gonna be like that. Let's see, campaigns. Let's see. Incentives, polls. Crate poll. Name. So wait, did that say you can add up to 5 options? Okay, well, that's not going to work then. So, because it's more than 5. It's 5 options now, so never mind. But Brian, let me know what game you want to vote for. I'll just have to keep track. I will just have to keep track. And Ionic, if you're there, you might be working. Let me know what game you want to vote for, and as always, because I always try to make sure there's a free option for this. There is the channel point redeems, so you can vote for specific games. And I will poke everybody for votes I don't have, so.
You'll get no mercy from me.
We'll figure it out. I'm doing paperwork, but I'm lurking. I'll go for Evil Within. I got you, buddy. Yeah. Lurk away. Lurk away. Yeah, I'll have to make sure to draw up a bunch of the content warning documents and stuff so that we can be all ready for that. I love Win all the way over there. Ooh, can I steal from you? No. What do you got? What do you got coming out of nowhere? Like an idiot. Showing up late to the party like a ding dong. Right.
All right.
God, of course it was Mario Hoops 3-on-3. I just... of course it was.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off
Warrior's Grave. Codex updated. Stone take this topsider as she would welcome her own. He was born to Aaron's sky, but he served the deep roads better than a native son. Many will see another day because he fought at their side and fell in their stead. We don't know his rights. We fear the loss of his family blade may cause unrest on whatever journey he faces, but we know him as brother in blood and extend that what is sacred to us. Wilman Trailmont. If the path home is dark, the stone is honored to have you in the foundation. That's a good epitaph, honestly. That's pretty, you know? That's the one I already looted. Okay. Go back to, we'll go here. Oops. Okay. Where are you going? Are you attacking each other? What's happening?
I'll get on it.
Oh, ghosts. They immune to... Oh, they're not. Okay, this guy is immune to nature damage. That's not surprising. He's a rock. Nothing to steal. Also not surprising. He's a ghost. You know? Things that aren't surprising. He's a... The rock is immune to nature damage. Like, okay. Fair enough. Wah! These spiders tricked me with money. I'm just gonna take that off my bar. I'm never gonna use that. These spiders tricked me with money.
All right, all right.
Can I make some demonic poison? That does spirit damage. Oh, can you make the thing? Yes. Make that. Put that away. You know, make sure we don't mess up and miss the ability to make this quest item for some reason.
Been since dwarves lived here. Centuries.
It's been a while since dwarves have lived here, yes, Alistair. Dwarf scavenger, hey buddy.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it.
Who are you? What are you doing down here?
You've come to take my claim. You city folk are all alike. Stone-blinded blunderfoots. Well, I found it first.
Bah, he's a bloody scavenger. Good as sodding gone.
What does that mean?
You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones.
Word has it you can only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead.
Oh, yeah. That men have died from drinking.
It burns when it goes down. It burns! It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones!
Oh. All right. Well, I'm glad he hung out and we could just get a little world building, you know, a little narrative. Who doesn't love a little world building? Adding a little narrative spice to the adventure. Boom. Okay. Orton Records. Oh yeah, right. That quest, right? Let's go see what our homeboy's up to. Topsider's palm oil. An admirable Topsider. The Topsider story has revealed the location of his final battle with the Darkspawn. Oh yeah, that guy.
Go away. This is mine. Only I gets to plunder its riches.
Yeah, listen, I just want to talk.
No talking. You leave my territory.
I don't want to say I'm not here to steal anything. That's lying. We can all agree that that's lying. Especially if I'm gonna promise. That's, well, but also, Lady Poppy steals all the things. It is one of her defining qualities. I mean, do what you say or I'll kill you. That's not a lie. You know?
Please don't hurt Ruck. Ruck is sorry.
All right. So your name is Ruck?
Yes. Ruck be my name.
Okay, well, cool guy. Oh, I think I met your mother.
No. No filter. No mother. No warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't deserve good memories. No.
Oh. All right, calm down.
Will not make Ruck remember. You will let Ruck stay in the darkness.
I'm sure, yeah.
Ruck has some things from the camp. Sometimes the webs. You give him shiny coins, no?
Yeah, listen, what do you got? What do you got, bud? Armor of the Divine Will. It's fun. Destructionist belt. Poor dude, he needs to see a therapist. I mean, you know what I'll do? It's funny that you have any money at all. It's funny that this is a thing that we can do, but all right.
Don't hurt me. Ruck will do what you want.
You have to tell your mother you're alive. No, you don't.
I will answer your questions.
Did you find anything weird here?
Bits of things, but only bits. Crawlers took almost everything. They take things of steel and things of paper. They takes the shinies and the words.
Paper and words. That sounds like someone was taking notes. Do you think Bronca camped here?
They bring to the great nest, the nest they makes for the eggs. They puts the shinies inside, they do.
All right.
Enjoy your...
Men will drag themselves down to the depths of the deep roads to look for lost treasure and go mad eating the flesh of dead monsters that infest the other rather than go to therapy.
Burning keeps Ruck warm. Warm like mother's arms.
Get away from me, you sodding freak.
All right, calm down, bub.
Pale mudworm. He should have been sent to the mines. Instead, he chose this. I'd put him out of his misery.
Calm down, bub. Yeah, listen. Don't let him upset you. Fucking calm down.
Nothing. He's lost to nothing. He's a... yeah, you're right. He's not worth it. Let's just go.
And I have done what you wished. Ruck answered your questions.
Yeah. Yeah, you did fine.
Then you will go? You will leave Rock to his claim?
Yeah, all yours, guy.
Now's better than later.
All yours, my dude. I will just... I'll tell your mom I found your body or something, just to give her...
Looks like that bone picker is living in Bronca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There were a lot of people and fires there once. Those must be Bronca's papers he said were taken by the spiders. Nothing that fragile would be left from the tag.
Why would the spiders take paper? You know? Ow. I like that we run into ghosts and we're not even really that worried about it. We're just like, yeah, ghosts. You know, as you do. Yeah, I'll stab you as you do all of your moves. He's like, I'm gonna do all my cool moves, and I'm like, okay, while you do that, I'm gonna stab you. So hell yeah. Paralyze rune coming in clutch. Shouts to the paralyze rune. I'll tell you, I have been enjoying my time with Dragon Age, mainly because it is reminding me that, like, CRPGs rule. You know? It's just me being like, man, you know what's good? CRPGs. Like, hell yeah. Actually, tunnel snakes rule. Saying hello. Wait for it, bot.
I'm escaping.
There we go.
One place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Space! Oh, a little early. Saying hello. Oh God. Okay. Tim Curry was like, you know, he was having some coffee. He was having some coffee. Saint, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Could be better? Well, I hope you are better soon. I hope that happens soon. Hope you get a nice easy time here very, very soon. First day back to work after the long weekend. It's less bad than the bad sleep I had. Bad sleep sucks so much. Mystic Sight of Power. What do you do? Okay, did that. I make smoke and demon sounds. Oh, cool. Fun. Yeah, I imagine Aaron is feeling the same way. I imagine Aaron is feeling the same way. Oh. That's horrifying. Hated that. Yeah, CRPGs are just cool. They're fun. They're fun to play. Yeah, this seems like a good spot for a save. I feel good about that. Otherwise, had some banger streams this past weekend. Yeah, tell me. Tell me all about them. I got hit with the paralyze rune. See what you know what you do here, Alistair, is you cleanse. Then he doesn't do all that. That's played No Case Should Remain Unsolved on Friday. Really cool mystery visual novel logic puzzle from solo dev. It's amazing and a nice compact 3-hour experience. That sounds cool. I like the sound of everything going on there. Again, another genre I really want to spend more time with. What? Corrupted Spider Queen. Oh, fuck. Sunday was more dual destinies, so I found less problematic in some ways than I thought. Decided to be very problematic in other ways. Oh no. You know, games are a product of their time, and that means things. Enjoy my birthday bag. Get filled with a game of spiders. I do think it's really funny that we took a break right before all the spiders. You know? Train some transphobia for narrative insistence that anything involving students must be set in a high school. Yeah, yeah. Dual Destinies came out in 2013. Yeah, but 2013 is a long way away in some ways. You know? 2013 was a long time ago in a lot of ways. Hi, can someone stop this guy? No? Okay, cool. This is very decisions were made. You know what's funny? That last one they did even in, and I think you'll know this, in Lost Judgment, where it's like, okay, there's a thing happening with the students, and so that means that Yagami has to infiltrate the high school and do a bunch of stuff in a high school, and it's like, this feels inappropriate. This feels inappropriate in a very specific way. The dancing felt the most appropriate? Well, yeah, because he's a dancer, so that's why it felt right. Getting more into it would be spoilers. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the dancing felt appropriate because he's a dancer, so it felt right. But it looks like someone's journal. The cover is battered and torn, but intact. As you leaf through the desiccated pages, the text catches your eye. We found evidence today that the anvil of the wood was not built in the Orton Tig. We'll go south to the dead trenches. The anvil is somewhere beyond. My soldiers tell me I'm mad that the dead trenches are crawling with darkspawn. That we will surely die before we find the anvil. If we find it. I leave this here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, perhaps someone can yet walk past my corpse and retrieve the anvil. For if it remains lost, so do we all. If I have not yet returned and Ogren yet lives, tell him, no, what I have to say should be for his ears alone. This is my farewell. Highlighting this so it doesn't get lost. With my 100 votes, I want 33 to go to Deadly Silence, 33 the Nameless One, and 34 to Luigi's Mansion 2. I feel like it will be the most suffering. Okay, so 33, and 34. Okay. This is very funny immediately. Mostly the conceit in the particular mission where you have to sneak around the school, because boy howdy do I find that summation of why bullying exists. And yeah, that I caught, and then you throw Kurt Angle into the mix.
I was thinking about me.
Yeah, there was definitely some of the, I didn't catch all of the storyline of that game.
Dead trenches is our
but
stop, then.
part of the bit of what I caught on that was like,
but if that's where
this is a way to look at this.
That's where I'm going.
There's a part of that that's like, this is how Japanese people think of things versus how American people think of things. But also, oh, hello. Says Steve blew my hair. I believe so. I believe it is. Enjoy the RGG Stelly, maybe the story bullying thing is outside the limits. Yeah. I think they should go back to when they were telling stories about the responsibilities you have to your crime family. I still say, Lost Judgment, if they'd wanted to do that storyline, they should have done young Yagami. They should have been, it should have been teenage, they either young Yagami or they establish teenage detective character. You know, give me a Jimmy Kudo in the RGG universe, you know, because then you get a whole side game. You get a whole side game. Excuse me. But Poke, how are you today? If your summation includes throughout history, I'm gonna be very leery. Throughout history, bullying has been a way for the strong to establish dominance over the weak, and you're like, I don't. I Do you like Yagami going into different situations and places that are outside the Yakuza normal world? What if he has to go undercover at a host club to solve a bunch of mysteries? What if he has to become a taxi driver? What if he has to infiltrate New Japan Pro Wrestling to solve a murder? Yeah, I'd be down with that. Like, I think that's a cool idea. I do love that idea. I just think I think the problem in Lost Judgment for me very specifically was I have to infiltrate a high school as a grown man. And it's like, that's a little odd. I think if it had been that, but it had been more structured around he has to be a teacher and has to do, like he was literally going undercover in a more specific way. You know, I think it's just weird that it's like, yeah, it's the same RGG structure. You just sometimes have to go to a school and it's like, I don't know. Trying to grab a plate to put my drink in if it shows how I'm feeling today. Oh, buddy, I've had those days. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon. I wish he had to be a teacher. That would have been a bit better than, yeah, he's an outside advisor. Yeah, like I wish it had been more a more specific part of the story that he's like a sub or a sub. Oh fuck yeah, right. 100%. He went in undercover. It was just a club advisor. Here's a man that shows up and talks about being a detective sometimes. Yes. But no, I love the idea of him having to like be a taxi driver and go undercover as a that's fun. That's a fun idea specifically. If he was a sub and had to take over different classes, had to deal with all that, neato. And then he has to get his stats up in the like a dragon way in order to not look like an idiot. Are we just checking in on how my tits felt about the situation? What was that? My tits looked very scared in that moment. Your tits feel dragged. Just like, my tits are telling me that's the archdemon. Alistair's like, I don't think that's how that works. You don't know? You were doing it like a week before me. Shut up. Maybe it's different because I'm a woman. Maybe it's different because I'm a dwarf. Oh shit. Herlock Alpha. Yagami literally with the, I just have to stay one chapter ahead of the book. Yep, that'd be so funny. That would honestly have been so funny. Yeah, God, that would have been good. Fuck yeah, give me that game, RGG. Oh God. All right, fuck it, I'm not waiting for him to get here. Let's get at him. I know they won't, but I can wish. Yeah, they won't, but that's a solid idea. Yeah, just fucking come into the death field, like. It's just Ogren swinging his axe in a circle. No. I have to physically get in front of you. Stop. Hey, can I steal from that guy? Just said stealing failed. I don't know. Ended up doing so little of the side kind of knowledge. Oh yeah, Brian did basically nothing. Brian did like the stuff that he had to do to keep up with the plot, and that was it. Where am I? Oh right, when you zoom out to that camera, it's not the same. Okay, give me something in between, please. Oh my God, give me something in between on this camera. I tried them all. I completed the esports club because it was playing 3 fights. The esports club, was that the weird robot minigame? The weird robot Tetris? That I felt like I never fully understood? Yeah, you poked at them all if I remember. No, esports had you play a fighting game. Oh. Oh, it was literally robotics. Oh, cool. Okay, never mind. That was the robotics club with the rope. Listen, okay. I must have missed skateboard club. Yeah, I must have missed skateboard club, but that's okay. God, I love Alistair getting stunned and just being shot by 5 arrows. Just. Aside, when I was on vacation in Vegas, there were big billboards for BattleBots constantly. Hell yeah. Oh my God, please, my camera. Oh my God, camera, why are you doing this? The guys are just back there and I'm like, don't worry, I'll just fight 100 guys. Don't worry about it. I was interested to go until I saw prices for tickets. Oh, is it really bad? Because that's the sort of thing I would do in a heartbeat if I was there.
Down you go.
That's the sort of bullshit I would do immediately. $70 per person? How long is it? That's gonna be my thing. $70 is a lot, which is higher than a lot of shows. Yeah, $70 is a lot. How many robot fights is that though? Because that, Blue Man Group without a summer special was 40. Oh yeah, I'd go to Blue Man Group. And you've still got, and you're not even, you've got money left over for a different show.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
What about Carrot Top's stage show? No, not Carrot Top. He's weird, I think. Which is the word that I'm just gonna start using instead of problematic.
All right.
Because I feel like we've lost the plot a little bit with problematic. I don't know. I'm getting into it. We're calling him weird. For some reason, in my heart, he's weird. Also, the wrong people hate being called weird.
Backstabbing never hurt anyone.
Ooh, Ruby, nice, thank you.
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn.
Yeah, I just fought like 20, 30
You've
dudes.
got skill.
You should be more concerned about the coming blight.
Why? The other kingdoms only care when the dark spawn march in the light. But they're always here.
Well, maybe
Always
that's
pushing.
part of the problem.
You know. Blights take so long because we keep dark spawn in check. A surge on the surface would reduce the pressure on us. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest.
tell me more about the Legion of the Dead. How are you guys
Wondering
doing?
what your life would be like if you'd stayed in Orzammar? Few others of our kind would have you. We accept anyone, and are revered in advance as heroes who have and will die in glorious battle. Even murderers.
I'm no murderer. I was framed.
The Legion knows those words well. It's a song of the recruit hoping for a way back to caste or honor. They get their head out of the smoke and accept their fate. Or the stone takes them.
All right. You ever heard of the Anvil of the Void?
Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me.
Damn.
But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil. And endless lyrium. Let us know if you find any paragons. You're as likely to find a dozen as one. And Warden, watch yourself.
That's funny.
Drunks make poor allies.
Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine. All right, what do we... No, he's good. Don't worry about him. He's doing great. He's doing great. Yeah, we went to probably the big cool thing we did on our trip that people get psyched for. We went to a local arcade that just looked neat. It was just cool. It was just a cool place. They had a bunch of arcade machines. They had some TVs. You could sit and like play PlayStation and Xbox games, which I think is silly just because I wouldn't sit there long enough to like, what am I gonna do? Like, let me boot up my Bloodborne save on this place? Like, I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. People come out for it, I guess. They had a little bar. They sold snacks. You could sit at the bar and play Switch. And they had like some switches set up. I'd love to see how they had that all set up, but it was a good time. And Aaron was like, I could see you doing that. And I was like, oh, I would love to do that. Big bear hugs. Tennis, hello. There's a lot of neat shows, a lot of America's Got Talent winners, runner-up, a lot of flashy Cirque du Soleil stuff. Good handful of sexy shows, only a few nudie shows, surprisingly. Yeah, there's probably very, well, I mean, if the laws are anything like the laws most other places, there's a very specific amount of nudity you can have while serving liquor. And so a lot of that is probably they want to be able to sell. Whoa! They want to be able to sell you liquor. I don't think... No. Just me. We passed a few clubs, not on the main drag that had everything, but honestly not as much as I thought there'd be. Yeah, I feel like Vegas has done that thing where it's like, yeah, we're more approachable for more people because we want more people's money, you know? And maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I figure. That's what I figure.
What can I do?
Astroneer is getting a paid DLC called Glitch Walkers. Oh man, Astroneer. Oh, I loved our time playing Astroneer. That was a good time. They realize there's some casinos that have more family stuff, like Excalibur had a big arcade in the basement. Yeah, because I think it's one of those things where like you go to Vegas and it's easier to be like, okay, the kids are gonna do like kid approved activities or stuff at the hotel, or you know, you have a big group of people that are going to Vegas, and so some of them are gonna go off and do this thing, and then the people that don't want to do that can, you know, go do this. So it's about offering as many experiences as possible, which is smart. That's, you know, I wouldn't take kids to Vegas, but it's got options. No, I wouldn't take anybody under
You a ladder so you can get off my back.
17. Do you know, like realistically, I wouldn't take anyone under 17 to Vegas. I think 17's even kind of pushing it, but that's me. You know, if
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
if my time on the internet has proven anything, people make different decisions than I do. Gotta be 21 to be around gambling. That's really my cutoff. Yeah. I don't know what you would do in Vegas at 17 other than I'm gonna go play in the arcade at the hotel or go see Blue Man Group. You know what I mean? Stop. Stop yourself. Over here doing push-ups. Yeah, let me just.
I see a trap.
Whoops. Oh. Okay, it's not fair if I see the trap and then immediately step on it. Like. Oh. Okay, wait.
All right. Got it.
Oh boy. Let's get. How's Gumpy? Have you been petting Gumpy? Yeah, Gumpy's doing great. Gumpy is doing great. Love Gumpy. Are we making friends? How are things? Yeah, we got our new friend Bub. We gotta find his wife. You know, things are going great. Things are. I've been in work hell for a lot of Dragon Age so far. I'm sorry you're dealing with work hell. That's no fun for anybody, so. What's over there? Wait a minute, what was that? Yeah, we're working on finding the anvil. What's an arcade, which is legal child gambling? I mean, I wouldn't call it gambling, because I doubt, I mean, unless it's like the Dave & Buster's ones. If it's just arcade machines that take your money, hey, that is what that is. Quite fun to look at this on the back end of quite a few hours putting a BG3. Only some of the ticket games are rigged. Yeah, only some of them. That's why I like the ones that are just straight up like, what's your score? Those, hey. Hell yeah. That's why I like the ones that are just straight up like, yeah, you get, you just get points. You get tickets based on your score. I agree they're gambling if you're supposed to get a reward. Yeah, it's hard to say that it's not gambling for the ones that are like, can you hit the thing as it goes around and hit it on the ticket spot? It's like, well, that's, you know.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That's very gambly.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
I grew up going to pop-up festivals with gambling booths, so I'm desensitized. Yeah, it is funny. It is funny once you get a little BG3 in your brain and you look at this. Aaron and I spent a few hours yesterday playing BG3, and then to come and play this, it's like, oh, this is the same game. In the funniest way. It's like, oh yeah, it's still like the same game. Remember going to an arcade and knowing which machines gave me the most tickets for the least amount of tokens? I remember back before the arcade in our mall worried about tickets. It was just come play some arcade games. About 12 hours in the game when I realized there's no crossbow bolts. I could have been using arrows. Oh, yeah, that is a thing. Does it not work the same? Does it just say fuck you? Oh, I see what you're saying. I just assume I hadn't I understand what you're saying. I thought you, okay. Okay.
All right.
I understand. So I just put him in storage because I wasn't an archer. Right. I understand what you're saying. I read it as what you thought originally, which is very funny.
Can I get you a ladder?
Upside, good amount of arrows on hand right now. Oh yeah, they do it to you. Yeah, Jesse, if you really like BG3, I'm gonna recommend at a certain point you check out Divinity 2, their last game. I'm a personal role why I don't gamble. I have an addictive personality. I don't want to open a can of worms, but I also want to participate in most arcades as well. I view them as similar light. I'll play arcade games that are not there to give me tickets. Right. Yeah, I like games that aren't ways to generate tickets. Like, yeah, I mean, it helps that Time Crisis 2 is one of my favorite games. You know, so I can just play Time Crisis. How do I... Okay. There just isn't a way to do that. My girlfriend Carla carries on all the stuff I get when I go shopping, stealing, because she's strong. Me and my strong girlfriend Carlag. I mean, that's me in our game, in my game with Aaron. I'm just a big fighter gal, so I just carry everything.
I'll get on it.
Hands hot devil gal 6 mazes. Yeah, just hold these. Just carry these for me. You get resets. I think it's just a sound trap, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's see if we can finish up. I think we can finish this up before end of stream today. That'd be fun.
Got it.
I like that Dwarven stuff doesn't have bonus damage against Darkspawn. I feel like it should. I feel like Dragon Age quests are just a wee bit longer than you think. Yeah, I do feel like every time I've said maybe we can get this done, it's been another hour. Deep roads especially, yeah. Very true, very true. Deep roads is just long. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, yes. Yes. Yes, let me just... Hell yeah. What a clutch paralyze. Source, I stayed up late very often finishing this, where I was like, oh, I just want to finish this part. The classic video game predicament.
All right.
What I mean by arcades isn't like a gambling arcade with arcade cabinets. I mean like Dave and Buster's Chuck E. Cheese movie theater arcades, where the point is to try to win things. I mean, sure, but like the that's still an arcade in the very real way, you know. But I understand what you meant. Not what I wanted to do. Forge Master's Hammer. Damn. Not good.
All right.
Doing Talk, hope stream has been well. Helix, welcome back. Yeah, stream has been going all right, buddy. I hope your day is good.
Now's better than later.
Take a moment to chill since I gave the kitchen a big clean and clean the bathroom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that. Oh, these are arrows, so I can't do arrows. This is what my brain did when it did. Right, where you're like, I can't, okay. And it's like, no, it's fine. Listen, they should just stack all the maces, okay? And do more cleaning as well. Autumn cleaning is the new spring cleaning, I guess. Hey, listen, spring cleaning is whenever it strikes, so... Take some more 360 games. Nice. Yeah, what'd you get, Poke? I need to start putting money away for. I just want hardware at this point. I want hardware. I want to start collecting hardware. Emulation's fun, but I think it's more fun to have hardware to mess around with. So I think that's gonna be a very passive thing. That's gonna be a thing that I think, you know, I start building a little collection of every so often in the background. Because hardware is expensive. So did you just not want to do the thing I told you to do? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Too many. And they're very good at not being hit. This is what I was telling Aaron about Baldur's Gate. Like, my character, I'm not focused on hitting. I'm focused on being hit. Oh my God. Got Magna Carta 2, Lords of Shadow, DOA 4, Resident Evil, Red Dead Game of the Year. Take your search for the GBA. Nice. Alistair tanking like a champ. This is what he does. It also helps that he is not able to be back attacked, you know? So he can just stay on them. He hasn't been answering my calls. Oh, gosh. Running out of injury kits.
Now's better than later.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. Oh, God.
It is.
He's got big silly armor, so he can't do a lot of power. Yeah. Yeah. He's armored. That's what he do. That's what he bring to the conversation. All in pay-per-view, the Patriarchy lost the trio titles to Pat, Claudio, and Yuta. But later on, Christian entered the Casino Gauntlet, won a championship title shot. He lost the title, but could potentially get one. Classic. Classic. Oh, Keygen Church. I should reach out to them on Bandcamp. Pac and Claudio is a great teaming. Pac and Claudio is a fun team. And Yuta, but the two of them together is very fun. Skeletons. Just classic. Thank you, Brian. Brian's defending the title against Jack Perry on Saturday. I love the story of Jack Perry. I love that arc. Like, I hate that we lost silly gimmick wrestler Jungle Boy, but the whole thing I think is a very, very fun, silly situation.
I'll get on it. I'll get on it.
Boy, I wish I could just fast travel back. Breaking, we heard you loud and clear news. Uh-oh. 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 Concord developers are taking down the game to rework it and make it more successful and refunding purchasers. Wow. That's... Huh. Huh. Huh.
First day they come and catch everyone.
I'm sorry? Is that a ghost? Is this a ghost talking to me? Maybe what happened when last year ultimately worked in his favor. His time in New Japan has done wonders for his character work. I want to spend 3 months with Evil in the House of Torture, become an improved person. The game was released in August. Yeah, I was like this. Huh. Was the game really that bad? I don't know. I don't think partially that it was. I think people just decided it was bad. I think so.
They beat us and eat some from meat.
I think this was a conversation that popped up in a Facebook group I'm in where we talk about gaming, where it was like, what was really the problem with the game? And I think that, like, one, it could be bad. That's absolutely a possibility. From what I've seen, it seemed fine, but it was also a hero shooter at full price. Right, I think that's ultimately the problem. I think that's ultimately a problem, was it was another hero shooter where there's already so many hero shooters.
It's another girl's turn.
And they wanted $40, $50, whatever it was.
Her screams we hear in our dreams.
Instead of being free to play and you maybe want to spend a ton of money on skins.
Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
I forgot about this part. Oh, right, okay. And so, like, I think this is the problem with free to play, right? This is the problem with free to play, is it because it conditions you to expect certain genres to be free, and then when something comes out and is just money, it immediately has like a stigma and a problem with it. So like, I didn't pay any attention to Concord because I don't play hero shooters, so I was like, I don't care, you know, I'm not worried about it.
Eighth day we hated as she is violated.
Yeah, I forgot about this story bit. Here are the fun matches confirmed for Saturday. Osprey versus Pac for an international championship. Will Nightingale versus Crest Statlander, Street Fight. Sword versus Hangman 4 in a steel cage. Just the way the markets change. They did a pay us money to have the full game sort of thing. That doesn't seem to connect with people. Yeah, it's... people have a different expectation for that genre now. Which is funny when you consider how many people will probably sit there and be like, I hate games with in-game purchases. I hate games with this and that and this and that. And they go, okay, well, we didn't do that. It's $40. Just give us $40. And they go, no! And I'm not saying you have to buy every game, but that game did a thing that a lot of people talk about how much they hate. Or, you know, did the opposite. And again, not even that those people are wrong, but yeah, just the market's different now. Glad Christian is supposed to spoil everyone's good time. Makes him the most powerful. The free to play game I play is Rocket League. I purchased it back before it was free to play. I don't play free to play. I just like in-game purchases, but I also understand the thing I'm playing somehow. I think also there's not only free to play games have in-app purchases now. You know, and so it feels, and I want to be clear when I say this, it feels silly to say I don't play free-to-play games because of in-app purchases, because like that's not the only thing now, right? And that's a separate problem. That's a separate thing. I'm not watching wrestling during the one more match era, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm trying to find, yeah, here we can destroy these. typically avoid those as well for the most part. A lot of full price games just have DLC or will add DLC. I don't know why my game is like weirdly lagging now. And like, I don't know. I've never been immediately turned off by a game simply having DLC, you know? Audience at Wembley was pissed, especially since in that gauntlet, Ricochet made his AEW review, Nigel McGuinness made his in-ring return, Zack Sabre Jr. was in the match, of course, fan favorites, Orange Cassidy and Okada. Spend a bunch of money on this open world adventure game, you give us 10 for this cosmetic armor, pay $5 for a map to give us all the hidden package locations. There's a part of that where, like, that's gross, right? That's fucked. I think it's very silly that, like, for the Assassin's Creed game, the games, because they've done this in multiple games, single player games, they were like, yeah, it's $30 for this armor. And I'm like, what the? It's $30 for a cosmetic armor in the single player game? What?
She grins and devours her kin.
And I think the era, and I don't know if they still do this, but the era of games where we're charging you for maps to get all of the things was an early attempt to try to figure out just how to monetize things. They were just like,
Sure.
they were just like, what if we just did things? I don't know. And hey, you want that?
Sure.
And I think we don't talk enough about like these weird
Now she does feed.
DLC things
She's become the beast.
that they do in single player games, like these weird cosmetic purchases that are just like, yeah, you spend a bunch of money on a armor that doesn't matter. But Arthur Christian wore down Randall Orton with repeated rematch requests, and by being a dramatic bastard convinced management to make it possible for the title to change hands on DQ. Started the match by spitting in his face, who kicked him in the nuts, which disqualified him, and so Christian, clutching his junk, held aloft the world title once more. That's great. See, that's the shit. That's the shit right there. I love that.
They come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat.
Absolute funny shit. I love Christian so much. He's the best at being that kind of heel.
On again. Fourth day, we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day, they return, and it's another.
This will also go back to games are way too expensive to make, and I have no idea how we're still only paying $70 for something new. Right. Like, the main thing behind this argument, or this discussion, this whole discussion,
Eighth day, we.
they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars on games to make games and are losing money basically when they're selling them at $70.
She does feast.
You know, Alan Wake still is not profitable. Like, that's bad. The system is bad. The system is broken.
Someone new.
And
Impossible.
they can't just keep taking money from us. And
Cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
Darkspawn corruption?
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
don't know why I specifically decided to add Brian, but still. Yeah, I think it's very, a very tricky thing. Matt, have you met a certain voluptuous monster yet? In general, yes. In this playthrough, no. I think there's a very complicated relationship to be had with DLC because I think there's been a lot of complicated. Wow, Anakin on my birthday. I think there's been a lot of complicated strategies with DLC. And so like, I just remembered, oh Lord, she come in? Yeah. Are you from Bronca's house?
Do not talk of Bronca, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her.
Wait, it's Brian's birthday? Yeah, it's Brian's birthday today.
Not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
One step closer to catching up to Matt's old age. Oh my god. Oh hey, there's a buy one get one 50% off on the BioWare store. Nice. When did you last see her?
No more than a few breaths, but longer than an eon. It was long enough. Long enough to miss her, to love her again, to hate her more than ever. No, I swore not to speak of it, not to think of it. La, 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 la. I will not hear any more about Bronca.
Oh, did somebody... Oh yeah, Helix did the command. So hi everybody, as a reminder, we're raising money today and all this month for To Write Love in Our Arms, Twahala. It's a charity focused on mental health assistance and aid, including addiction, suicidal ideation, all that kind of stuff. They're a wonderful charity from my home state of Florida. They've been doing this for so long. Nailed that one. We did it. They've been doing this for so long. They're a wonderful charity. And September is Suicide Prevention Month. So during September, I like to raise money for Twahala. And we tie it into October. It is the 3rd. Happy birthday, Brian. See, everybody needs to put reminders on their calendars like I do. When I remember, which is its own struggle. And so we tie it into Scaretober. So for every dollar donated is a vote for the Scaretober wheel. There's also the free channel point redeems, which you can put a vote for the wheel as well. And every $100 unlocks new games to be added to the wheel. I thought it was still August until Jalen was lost in the temporal mists. So yeah, Brian is already, thank you to Brian's generosity, and Ionic already today. We have unlocked some new games. So I'm excited about Scaretober. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna play some fun stuff.
They spit bile and blood in my mouth. I would rather die than bring that with me.
Remember, if you get a day off from your labor, it's a gift to everyone as best I can.
See me like this. I will not become what I have seen.
Where's that there wheel? Exclamation mark scare wheel.
Bronca.
The link takes me to the homepage, which is exclamation mark donate.
Bronca
Helix.
has to explain this. She has to.
I had to work yesterday, bud. You know, he does what he can. He does what he can, Jalen. Yeah, if we're doing a fundraiser, it's always exclamation mark donate. No doubt, sometimes the mail system, yeah, he wrote the letter and they just didn't. We spun Brian's BS wheel to celebrate Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Yeah, I hope everybody's excited for me to eventually stream Mario Hoops 3-on-3. in a way that I'm just shocked.
Let's do it then.
At your service.
In a way that I'm shocked, but not. When I feel like you would like a book.
Oh, marvelous.
When you're a nerd. Trout, hello. Trout, good morning. How long to beat says 5 hours? Listen, that ain't bad. I'm down. How about this? Hey, you know what? I don't want to give you a painting because that's not going to do anything for you. What if I give you a bad painting? Yeah, there you go. He's like, yeah, fucking whatever. Imagine looking at Octogenarian in the face and calling her a nerd. I'd do it.
She became.
What? Are you gonna stop me?
That is the word, but it is not strong enough.
Helix. Helix, thank you for donating $10 to Hala. Thank you for donating $10 to Hala. I greatly appreciate you. Please let me know where you want your votes to go on the wheel. Was that really loud? Was that super duper loud? I thought I was about to get haunted. You did. You did. You got haunted by Charity. You got haunted by the spirit of giving. It was good? Okay. Okay, as long as it's good. It's as loud as it physically can be, so I'm glad it's good. That was my present to Brian. It's a good present. So Brian can pick where my votes go. Oh no. Oh, Helix.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all. Turned us.
I thought you God is coming for you. Matt suddenly realizing he has one fear. One fear.
Bonamar. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Is Brian allowed to store those for later? No, because that would be very difficult to manage. Fair. Legionnaire altar, Helm of the Legion, and Legionnaire key. Well, Legionnaire, I should just be able to auto loot that. Yeah. New quest, the Dead Cast. Hello. The tale of the Dead Cast is revealed the location of an unmarked grave in the dead trenches. Well, that's good. Just use the sticky note as with all bureaucratic offices. Yeah, do what you gotta do, buddy. Do what you gotta do. And also, as a reminder, everybody gets a free channel point. Well, not free, but channel point cost vote. Much, exactly the same as community choice. So please get your community choice votes in, or your Scaretober votes in. And again, it's ! Scare Wheel if you want to see the list of games. Concord going offline in 3 days. Yeah, Brian told us about that, which is interesting.
They're merciful. The women, they want.
Boom, if I do not help Silent Hill 2.
To change until you are.
Refunds, which is not. Yeah, refunds I'm kind of surprised at. Refunds I am surprised about.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I would have thought they would have just said, all right, you know.
They made her eat the others. Friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood.
Good for her. Jesse voice. Good for her. Respectfully, if a Silent Hill game wins, I will not be tuning in. That's totally fair. Yeah. I absolutely get during God forbid a woman has a hobby. Perfect, thank you. If they didn't do refunds, I think the company would be fighting a PR battle that would take years to fix. I doubt it. I don't agree with that 100%. It depends on how long they're taking it offline for. Dead Cast insignia. If proven, the lineage of the Dead Cast House symbol could lead to a Legion of the Dead being considered as a form of noble house in its own right. This must be entered into the memories in the shape rate if the validity of the test is to be claimed. It just got all kinds of fucking side quests. I think they're just like, hey, people paid for this. They might be planning changes so big that they're just like, yeah, let's do this in oh my god, the game is struggling. I'm gonna reboot it really quick. I'm gonna restart it really quick so that we can try to make some progress here at the end. We might be able to finish this boss fight. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta reload, you know? Sometimes you just gotta shut it down, reload it. But yeah, no, I totally get if people don't tune in for various things during Scaretober. Felix, have you found a power spot yet? Oh, I saved right before the cutscene. I crushed it. I crushed it. Good for me. I just get spotlight hours, I think, until I get the push notification. Here's the brood mother. Who is she? Oh, I forget. Oh man, I forget how this boss fight works. I'm just gonna stab all the tentacles. Accurate. That's gonna get banned on Twitch. No, it's the normal course of gameplay. It's the normal course of gameplay. I'm not lingering on it more than I need to. Oh my god, stop hitting me. I haven't gone outside today except to put a bag in the bin. So no, do they pop up randomly? Or are they specific places? I think they're random. I don't know 100%. I really wish I could level him up during this boss fight. Attack her. Attack her. I wish I could level him up to give him new stats to put new armor, you know? Thank you, Helix. Those 10 votes are going to Luigi's Mansion 2. Perfect. Hilarious option. I love it. Oh, hang on. Let me deal with these guys. Avoid the tentacles and go for the tits is a real, real worth set of orders to check. Oh no, don't vomit on him. Gross. Stop this. Hell yeah. We did it.
Why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love.
Oh,
the stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
How thoughtful of you putting those votes towards a game I can watch since I'm a massive chicken. All right, Rock Knocker, Ring of Selection, Effort. Neat. Rock Knocker's a great name. All right, well, you know, this is kind of where I wanted to get before the end of stream, so this is perfect. This is where I was like, yeah, maybe we can finish this up. This is where I wanted to be, so perfect. Perfect. But that's gonna be it for stream today. Everybody, welcome back to stream. I'm so excited. I'm getting the 10 votes for Luigi's Mansion 2. Save. You love to see it. You love to see it. Thank you again, everybody, for being here, for hanging out. Thank you to Brian and Helix and Ionic for the donations to Chihuahua today. We've already unlocked the first bundle, which is fantastic. As a reminder, every $100 that we raise, we add a new bundle to the wheel, and those bundles are chosen by whoever puts it over that $100 mark. So having an interesting ability to control what's on the wheel, some fun manipulation games if you want to dig into it. But yeah, so right now Luigi's Mansion 2 has the biggest spot on the wheel, which I'll have to sit down and spend some time soon figuring out how to. I'll have to get the DS emulator, make sure it's set up. I'll have to figure out how to control it properly. Maybe I can do like a combination controller mouse thing. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, and then, God, yeah, very funny. The Brian's bullshit wheel landed on that, and then Brian added the handheld bundle. So just a lot of handheld going on, and that's great. That's fine with me. All right, so I'm gonna go have lunch afterwards. I'm gonna be working on watching back streams. Actually, I need to do a bunch of rendering, but I can do rendering later. I'm gonna watch back streams and play some Monster Hunter, because I gotta make progress in Monster Hunter World. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Let's get that raid message going. I do gotta do some renders. I can do that after. We're gonna raid Stumped. Price is live. Price is playing Rias 2. Price is playing Rias 2, which is a really neat kind of like God game civ builder. I watched him play it before. It's pretty neat. It's very interesting. It's a lot more tactical and sort of thinky than some other sort of civ builder games in a way that I really enjoy. You really want to pick where your stuff is, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I'm a big fan. And Price is streaming because everybody's still resting from PAX. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, Wednesday, for more Dragon Age. Until then, take care of yourself, friends. I love and appreciate you, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.